This week on the Spotlight, we talk to Big Derrick Rose. He's having a hellacious series. Maybe the only guy having a better one is LeBron James, although he's missed a lot of shots. He does have a game winner under his belt also. We're going to go to the South Side and talk to Robin Ventura. No game-winning shots for him. He's just trying to keep that pitching staff in order. And we go to Reggie's for trivia this week on the Spotlight. Check out my website, benkowski.com, for my weekly article and up-to-the-minute trivia sites. From wherever Chicago's sports teams are making news, it's the 27th year of the Lansing Floral Sports Spotlight. Flowers for every imaginable occasion at Lansing Floral Shop. Call them at 708-474-1212. They deliver. The Cove has Benkowski Trivia, Wednesday, May 20th, 8 p.m. You don't have to be a lumberjack to play. Great people, great game. 1750 East 55th Street. You will have fun. So come to the Cove. Have a couple of cocktails and play. I'll see you there. If you live Southwest, the one you want to try is the Dirty Sock. I'll be there alternate Thursdays at 8 p.m. Great food and great drinking people. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. The T-Wax Company has money-making opportunities in the area of real estate. Buy Chicagoland properties. Profit opportunities since 1985. Call my friend Mr. Thomas at 773-456-3057. Want to make money? Call the T-Wax Company. You've got to get to Calabria Imports at 1905 West 103rd Street. A super Italian food setup, prepared foods, a wonderful deli with all kinds of great meats. Mention this TV ad, get a free Joe tea with a sandwich order. Calabria Imports, you'll love it. You've got to get to Amelia's Bar and Grill. They're open for lunch and dinner daily at 46th and Halsted. Limode Cerdo, Potrero and Mar, Ceviche al Limon, Salmon al Carbone, a new cocktail menu, margaritas, martinis, sangria, and so much more at Amelia's Bar and Grill, 46th and Halsted. Lisa Davis, Insurance and Tax Services, can help you at 107th and Western, specializing in rollovers, tax recovery, tax resolution, and insurance for your business, auto, home, or life. Call them at 773-873-8977. They'll help you like they helped me. Lisa Davis Services. The Bulls were trying to put Cleveland in a giant 3-1 hole. The Cavaliers trying to even the series. And in strange fashion, both teams went long stretches of no scoring at all. But as it turned out, Cleveland's great defense in the fourth quarter set up this situation. LeBron, with 1.5 seconds left, shooting for the win and scoring at the buzzer, a la Derrick Rose in Game 3. And now it becomes a best of 3. So where should we start? I guess I don't even know, I'm out of adjectives for the man. He is a great coach. His name is Tom Thibodeau. Coach, even though you had open looks, do you feel, in retrospect, you settled for jumpers more often? They had a gigantic free throw shooting edge over you.
Yeah, and again, I want to look at the film. It looked like there were a lot of shots in the paint we didn't finish that we're going to have to be stronger with because, we got to be able to get the call. So we're going to have to take it stronger.
Tom, did you have any problem with the Derrick Rose three-pointer? I think it was the second to last possession, not the layup, the one before that he took kind of.
Yeah, I thought Derrick played. He put us back in position. Obviously the fourth quarter we struggled, and we had the lead in the third. We went to the bench, got hurt, and then we had to fight like crazy to get back and give ourselves a chance at the end.
Tom, getting back to the bigs, I know there wasn't a lot of scoring, but it seems like Joe's really having a really difficult time scoring inside, outside of a dunk. Do you think it's more mental than physical right now?
Offense will come and go. I thought his rebounding has been good throughout. There's some contact. There's, his rhythm. He's got to keep working at it. It'll come around.
Derek, obviously you had the hero ball play the other night at the last second.
Yeah.
Could you just talk about what LeBron James did on that last play?
It was a tough shot, Jimmy pushed him to the corner, and he got a chance to adjust his body and square up his body, and he shot a hell of a shot. I think that we competed the entire game. We fought, and it's hard losing games like that, but at the same time, it's a lot you can learn from it.
Derek, what did you see from the offensive execution when you guys had those scoring droughts in the second quarter and also again in the fourth?
I really don't know. I couldn't get a feel for it. Probably when we look at film, we'll be able to pinpoint everything. But right when we were up 8, 10 points, we had a chance to really go after them, and we just didn't execute the right way. And it comes with just playing and learning, and best of 4. So we play them in Cleveland, and which is going to be a hard game, and I think we should be ready for it.
Derek, even though his play is not flamboyant, you appeared at times to miss Gasol's stability inside. Can you talk about that?
When you miss a player like Powell, it is devastating, but I think the guys that stepped in, they did their job. Powell, the way that he scored, just his presence on the floor, the way that he shoots the ball, rebounds the ball is huge. But I think the guys that stepped in did their job, and they played well.
Derek, how do you go about getting, bouncing back after a deflating loss like this?
Getting this game out your head. This game is already over. Just enjoy your day with your mom, with your parents, and really just get forward to battling and competing again the next time we play.
LeBron, Pat Benkowski, Sports Spotlight TV. In the fourth quarter, they had a 7-point lead entering. You put the defensive clamps on them, including some 24-second violations, ended up tying it, taking momentum away. Can you describe your defense during that stretch?
That's going to win us ball games. That's going to give us the best chance to win ball games. We have to defend at a high level. No matter if the shot isn't going in like it did in the third quarter, we couldn't buy a shot. We got some great looks, but the ball just don't go in. And you have to be able to lay your head on something, and that's defensively. And we did that in the fourth quarter, and it gave us a chance to win the game.
LeBron, Mark Schwartz, ESPN. Given the nature of the shot and the circumstances with you guys trailing 2-1 in the series, how do you characterize that shot in terms of its importance, in terms of any shot you've ever made in a postseason game?
I've made big shots before in the postseason. Obviously, this is a huge one for our team. Just you don't want to go down 3-1 against anyone. We was able to regain home court with the shot. For me, I just don't like letting my teammates down, and I did that in a few plays late in the fourth. I had 2 charge calls. One of them where I, try to split a double team. Something I was taught when I was a kid. Just split the double team, and Dunleavy, got the charge call. I had another one. I drove left, late in the game, and Joe Kim got a charge call. More than anything, I don't like to let my teammates down, and I was happy I was able to make a play at the end to get it back.
LeBron in the back. Jason Lloyd, Akron Beacon Journal. The fact that not only they put more time on the clock, but you guys got a free timeout when they reviewed when the ball went out, how much of a benefit was that to be able to draw up a play? And then, go ahead.
To be honest, the play that was drawn up, I scratched it. And I just told Coach, just give me the ball. And, we either going to go in overtime or I'm going to win it for us. It was that simple.
Were you supposed to inbound on the original play?
I was supposed to take the ball out. I told Coach, there's no way I'm taking the ball out unless I could shoot it over the backboard and go in. So, I told him have somebody else take the ball. I'll give me the ball, and everybody get out the way.
You've got to get to Lansing Floral Shop. Open at 8 a.m. daily. Besides a great array of live flowers, they have custom silks, Bridgewater candles. They want you to plan your parties early at a wide delivery area. They're located at 3420 Ridge Road in Lansing, or you can call 708-474-1212. Weddings, funerals, birthdays, anniversaries, and guys, try the No Reason flower. Believe me, it works. Lansing Floral Shop. Give them a call, 708-474-1212. Kim G. Sherman, psychotherapist, Des Plaines Wellness Center. Therapy for individuals, couples, families. Call 847-962-4849. I've known Kim for over 20 years. She is a true professional, and she will help you. Give her a call. You got to get to Jackie's Hot Dogs. Open past midnight, 7 days at 5415 South Pulaski. 2 Polish and a fry for $5.69. The whole Euros plate with big fries, $8.59. Big Baby Double Cheese, $2.85. Tamales, Italian beef, pizza puff, shakes, chicken breast, onion rings, and more. It's unbelievable what they got going at Jackie's Hot Dogs. I know people who go there after Bulls games. 5415 South Pulaski. You've got to check out Jackie's Hot Dogs. You'll be glad you did. You got to check out Oliver's Bar and Grill at 6150 West 159th Street. They're taking on Benkowski Trivia starting Thursday, May 14th at 7 p.m. Great food, great drink, great people. And now the game show. Thursday, May 14th at 7. Nuevo Leon for the best Mexican cuisine since 1962. Serving every day from 7 a.m. to midnight, conveniently located 1515 West 18th Street, just a block east of Ashland in Chicago. Of course, they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a wide range of menu items. Everything from steak, seafood, to breakfast, to chicken, pork, dine-in, carry-out, tacos, enchiladas, everything you can imagine, and great quality at Nuevo Leon, 1515 West 18th. And so, the final nail in the Bulls' coffin for this game, and it's no reflection on Jacks, but the Bulls now trail this series 3-2, coming back to Chicago, but needing a pair in a row against the LeBron team, and that's going to be tough. All right, let's talk to more folks here. John Miller is a longtime trivia player. Tell everybody what you think about Jacks and your own team.
Well, Jacks is one great place to be when you got the Bulls, you got the Hawks. I see the Bulls probably coming back and doing one more. Come on out to Jacks. They got some of the best pizza in town, and proving without a shadow of a doubt that the best milking women on the planet are, in fact, Sox fans, as you can see.
All right, succinct analysis. So the closing remarks for the evening from the boss. Tell everybody who you are and why you like Jacks so much.
Okay, I'm Jeanette from Jacks. It's named for my father-in-law, who was a longtime teacher and coach here in the area. It was established in 2010 by my son Jake and my husband Jeff, and I guess I'm the sidekick. During the week, we have a variety of things going on. Usually on Monday and Wednesday, our poker teams. Tuesday night, we have trivia with Pat. Thursday night is Name That Tune. And then on the weekend, we do have a DJ, and sometimes we alternate with bands on Saturday night. So you can find these things on the Jack's Sports Bar and Eatery.net. And we also have a Facebook page. And when the Bears start in the fall, Sunday is often a fun time around here. So come out and join us. We're very proud of what's we have had with different drink and food specials, and a wonderful staff that we rely on to make it a success. So hope to see you.
And not only for trivia, but for all the sports, it's the place to be. We'll see you on Ridge Road. We're at Jack's on Ridge Road in Lansing, and the fans and trivia players are talking about various things. Tell us your name and your favorite thing about Jack's.
My name is Becky, and my favorite thing about Jack's is the really good food that they have and all the friends that we have hanging out here. So come and enjoy some good food because it's very good.
All right, that's cool. And you're a regular trivia player on the team The Pints. By the way, what was your sandwich of the day?
I had a sub sandwich today, a turkey sub, and it's excellent with good French fries and very, very good. I recommend it.
Okay. Wow, you sound like a restaurant critic. Come out, and these are the kind of people who are easy to talk to and fun to play against. And we're going to move down another table and talk to some more. This team is called the T-Bolts, and let's find out what they have to say about coming out. They've become a powerhouse pretty quickly, not playing here that long, but being a team that wins with regularity. Tell us your name and why you like coming here.
Stan Strozinski, Bud Light, basically.
It's cold and not super expensive. But tell us why trivia is a draw to you a little bit.
I don't know. They got me here because I'm old.
You know a lot of sports stuff too, right?
Yeah, and I know Ingrid Bergman was born in Sweden, and Penelope Cruz was born in Spain.
Okay, he's the worldwide random fact man, the geographical wizard. So they have some really talented folks on this squad. Now let's keep on moving down the line. You're looking at the heart of Team Night Out. These ladies started up a team a while ago, and they've become a powerhouse. They're leaders in the community, and they're involved in education and all kinds of things. Patty, tell everybody what you do for a living.
I teach 5th grade special ed here at a school in Lansing.
Okay, and Bonnie, tell us about some of your recent accolades, including the library thing.
Well, I was recently elected as a trustee at my local library, so I'm really excited about that because I've been a lifelong bibliophile and I enjoy it, so I'm thrilled to be doing that, giving back to the community a little bit.
Can't you tell they're just loaded with facts? And besides that, they were leaders in getting this team to the championship match a couple of years ago, and they really played well. Also, tell us a little bit about why you like Jack's.
Well, you know, I like Jack. It's just like a local place, and I really like that it's comfortable, and I don't know. I just love it. I love all the people. I like coming here. It spices up my week.
Okay, and your thoughts?
Same thing. It's close to home. It's friendly people. The owners are great. They have tremendous food. We enjoy getting together. This is our weekly pressure release. And we just enjoy the camaraderie. You know, there's competition, but it's not cutthroat. You know, everybody tries really hard, but everybody's a good sport.
And they're particularly good at the adult-themed questions. I don't know why. So we have a brand new team being featured here today. Tell us your name and your team's name.
Lance, and the team name is Del Sano.
And I know that you're a pretty big sports fan, so tell us your thoughts about the Bulls and Hawks in this year's playoffs.
Now, I think the Hawks are going to go to the Cup. Definitely they're going to beat Anaheim coming up Saturday. And then the Bulls, hopefully they get past Cleveland and move on.
Okay. Cheering them hard. Okay, tell us your name and what you like about this place.
I'm Carrie, and I love Jack's. It's got a great laid-back vibe, family atmosphere. We got the kids with us tonight. No problems with anything.
Yeah, you know, ever since I said you can't cry on TV, they've been very well behaved. I take some credit for doing that. It's working out. But we have had children play in this game, and sometimes they know the music, or if I know in advance they're coming, I'll throw a Disney category out for them. We'll work on that for the future. But anyway, players from 6 to 66 in this game tonight, and everybody's having a good time.
With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. Go play at Red Shoes Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski in Alsip, featuring 16 Brunswick Gold Crown pool tables, drop fluorescent lighting fixtures, and the fabulous grade of cloth. Call 708-388-3700.
And now video gaming is available at Red Shoes from open till close. And don't forget the Illinois Lottery, too.
That's Red Shoe Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski.
You know you should get to the Dirty Sock on alternate Thursdays at 8 p.m. when I do my trivia game. They have great food, great drink, great people at 93rd and Roberts Road. It's a fun place. I've been going there for years. So start coming out on Thursday nights at least. I'll see you at 8 o'clock. We'll have fun. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie does tune-ups, transmission, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes, and emission system repair. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and they've done a great job for me. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie. I was just at Papa Joe's and had a great time. They've got Italian beef, tetrazzini, great pizza, Parmesan, ravioli, and so much more. The new fancy location at 5900 West 111th Street. Whether people are moving chairs around you or whatever, you've got to get to Papa Joe's for great Italian food. Robin Ventura was getting a lot of heat last week, but as long as the White Sox win some games, maybe the heat will be off.
You could take extra BP or more ground balls. What's the mechanism as a manager? There's nothing much mechanical you can do?
You know, you're only as happy as your least happy kid. So that's really where you are as a manager. So if somebody's not playing well, you're not happy. You're not sleeping well. You're trying to get them going in the right direction, and you want all of them in there feeling good. And that's what kind of keeps you going every day, of being able to try and find that.
Robin, have you guys decided how you're handling the suspensions and your weekend pitching?
No. I mean, as of right now, we're trying to win a game more than anything. I'm sure there's, that's all upstairs at this point.
On a daily basis, what goes into who plays first base between Abreu and Adam LaRoche?
On a daily basis?
Yeah, when you're filling out the lineup.
I think, we understand Adam's a very good first baseman. I would have liked to have gotten him in there a little bit more in the last week, but, I think with kind of the flu and everything that was going around in the last week, we haven't been really able to do that. But, Jose's, he's the first baseman. So he's the one that has a future here for a long time, and I think that's part of his development to be able to do that, and I think he's continuing to prove. But we realize Adam's a good first baseman.
Do you have Eaton back? Is anybody else suffering with that flu or anything like
everybody, that? Everybody is.
So at age 27, whatever Jose is now, is too young to be.
I think a lot of people think that he's just a DH, and he's not. He's a lot better at first base than you see some other guys that end up being a DH at a young age, and he's too talented to do that at this point.
Why not use?
When I ask, it's not really a knock on Abreu. It's what everybody else says about the Roaches.
Oh, I get it.
Skills.
I get it, but I think you see his plus skills, but when players are like that, you're sometimes taking a shot at Abreu, and I think he came here to be the first baseman, and so part of that he has to continue to gain momentum and traction and being able to do that. But Adam's going to play some first base. There's probably a good chance for him once or twice a week to get in there and play first base because he is very good at it.
Is the competition aspect valid, though, to use playing the bag to make Jose a better first baseman?
I don't get that question.
Well, if Jose's not playing first, or if he has a bad game at first, and the next game he DHs, does it kind of get through to him better to focus more or take extra ground balls?
He does all that. So he's getting better at it, but he does all that.
I eat antipasta twice just...
Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria at Grand and Racine is the place to go before United Center Pavilion, Bulls, Hawks, Cubs, and Sox too. Dine in or carry out with great family recipes, including homemade pastas, steaks, seafood, a great fun bar area. Meet people. Have a tremendous time. At Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Grand and Racine, you'll find a great variety of foods for you to enjoy at Salerno's.
Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at Watt 108th and Kedzie is great. Tune-ups, transmissions, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. They do a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you. They're quick, and they don't charge an arm and a leg. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair, 108th and Kedzie. You've got to get to Shelton Fireworks, the world's largest warehouse, off Interstate 94, exit 22B in Porter, Indiana. Row after row of the best fireworks anywhere, from the little ones to the grand finales that'll end your show. Birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, in addition to the 4th of July. Just get over there to Shelton Fireworks now. Then you can reload by the time summer comes. Shelton Fireworks, I-94, exit 22B in Portage. Reggie's is a great place with tons of music, interesting people and staff, great food and drink at 21st and State. And amongst the cool things they have, Benkowski Trivia. All shows are now Monday at 6 p.m. Reggie's, 21st and State, a fun place. You got to go see my friend Dr. Sherman Clay, chiropractor. Gentle adjusting, most insurance accepted. They have massage therapy on staff too. Walk-ins welcome. Call them at 773-324-4325. That's HEAL. Dr. Sherman Clay, chiropractor. We're back on the spotlight at Reggie's, 21st and State. We got trivia, and let's let the game take off. Jumpin' Jake, you got Peters, TV, or Songs with Summer? Forensic anthropologist and an FBI agent, one-word show. Yes, 100. So Jumpin' Jake is tied for the lead in a virtual four-way tie for the lead. The Flying Penguins are up. Penguins, what you want? Louder? It's a Peter, you want it? He's the star character in Family Guy. Yes, 100. But so what? The crew is up. You got baseball, TV. Here's your hint. Kiefer, one of the most addictive TV shows on. Yes, 120. Crew to 420. Wow, the crew came on strong. Team Rescue. You got baseball, summer, or TV shows. This week's show has been brought to you by the Lansing Floral Shop. Call for your flowers at 708-474-1212. Huck Finn, a great wide-ranging menu, along with donuts and ice cream. Open 24 hours at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Imprint Graphics, leaders in booklet, perfect bound, saddle stitch. Very competitive pricing, 708-396-1010.